Hi, everybody. This is Leanne from Beyond the Label podcast. So today with me, we have Sunny Lucas.
Woo!
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to do this episode because we've known each other for a really long time and we've been talking about this for so long. So Sunny Lucas, if you guys don't know already, he's a pop star, he's a singer, an actor, a model. What don't you do? Tell us.
I don't do a lot of things. But I try to do a lot of things because, if I have time, I like to try out new things like cooking, drawing, meditating.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't like to do things that put me in danger, like skydiving. So that's something I don't do.
That's unexpected.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty extreme, but when it comes to things that put my life in danger,
Yeah.
I'll probably do it when I'm like 60.
Okay, so no dangerous scenes in
No
your music
dangerous.
videos.
No.
So what have you been like? What's been going on? I know that you're touring in China and working with like super big names and just like everywhere performing. So yeah, what's been going on?
Recently, there's a TV show that I'm filming, and it'll be from the anime all the way to end of August, and it'll be airing on a Tencent video on June. So I'm really excited to film that.
Can you tell us
TV
what it's
show.
about or like what you'll be doing?
It's called 舞台2023的一个节目, and it is sponsored by Tencent.
Okay.
It's by Tencent Video, and there's a lot of big names that are going to be up there, big judges as well. Yeah, I'm really excited. I think this is going to be the opportunity that changes my life, hopefully. So pray for me. I went to I went around the country to audition, and I really put my all in. So hopefully you guys can see me there, and yeah.
We'll manifest for you.
Oh yes, please, 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 please.
But how's it been going on, like, running around and like doing your own thing? And you being so young, can you quickly tell the audience how old you are?
I'm 23.
That's crazy. And I've known you for like 5 years.
I think so. I think it was when I was 18.
Yeah.
Right?
And just like tell us, like, being so young and like starting in a music career for so long, like how does it change you personally? I mean, I see all of these stories about like young successful artists and they just start, going into like drugs or like whatever. I mean, I don't know, I'm not in that industry, but can you tell us what it's like being in it?
Being in the industry is actually pretty toxic. And everybody is they think very in a specific manner, and it's hard to persuade them into doing something else. Everybody is really egotistical, just like me, like we're all really cocky, self-centered people and stubborn people, right? But in terms of like alcohol, nightlife, or drugs or smoke, I don't do none of those.
Yeah.
I don't do anything. I stay at home and I like to sleep early. I'm sober. I don't smoke, nothing. So I just want to keep a healthy life.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
But how is it being in, that environment? And like, I really cannot imagine because even being in like media, right?
Yeah.
The lifestyle can be very hectic, like, and going to events all the time, it can really take a toll on like your mental health and your physical health.
I think you just gotta have control over yourself. And for me, luckily, in my upbringing, I didn't really keep contact with those people who like to do those things.
Yeah.
So my friend circle is actually pretty small, and I don't have a lot of friends. I just like to stay home and focus on what I have to do.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so I don't like to incorporate myself with people who do alcohol or smoke or drugs or something like that.
Well, do you have any like self-care rituals or practices that you do before you like go on a show, like, or like little things that like Lucky Charms or things like that?
Very good question. I normally have a team around me, right? We would like do a huddle, like a handshake, and then we would do like a chant. We would definitely do a chant. And I like to always check my phone before, just to remind myself that, people are like texting me and supporting me. And it
Yeah.
feels good to see those messages, right? But other than that, um, nah, just look in the mirror and just know that you're gonna do really really well, and just picture everybody naked on stage.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
I never really
I love
get
that.
nervous.
Mm,
I think it's all in your head. It's all mentally, and we're all human,
yeah.
right? There's no like superiority or hierarchy or anything. Like we're all like practically the same. So my job is to entertain people. If I can
Mm,
put a smile on like thousands of people's faces, then job complete,
yeah.
right? So that's it. That's it. Positive energy.
Well, how do you start getting into this? Like, as a kid and having this kind of confidence going on stage and not
Yeah.
being scared. Because I mean, like, I do public speaking,
Mm-hmm.
but I still do get scared
Of
quite
course. Of
often.
course.
Yeah. So, do you have any tips?
Well, before definitely very nervous. I think it's the same with everybody.
Yeah.
It's preparation, practice, and yeah, just getting used to it. Right.
Mm,
When I was young, like performing in front of like 30 people, I'd be already like whoa, shaking, right? But now, it's just preparation. So confidence comes from preparation. If you're doing it like over and over and over again, like thousands of times, then what's one more, right?
mm.
So, yeah. So listen out, folks.
Yes. Have you ever, like, went on stage being sick? Or, like,
Oh, speaking of that,
yeah.
my final audition for this TV show, right?
Okay.
I was actually sick. I got the flu.
What do you do? Like, I'm always so curious, like,
Yeah.
because when I'm sick, I can't even go to work. Then how do you manage to perform and like do an audition?
I think you just have to overcome.
Mm,
The part of success is just overcoming, your physical strength, your body, whether you're sick or not, whether you feel bad or not,
yeah.
whether you're having a good day. I think you just have to go in thinking that you're prepared with the
Mm,
right mindset, of course. And I only have one opportunity to be on the show, so I can't let down all the other people. Yeah, just because I was a little sick.
yeah.
But of course, if it's something really big, right?
Yeah.
I'll still try my best. I'll still strive for it. But I won't definitely. I will never just let up or give up this easily. For
Mm.
sure. For sure.
So is it like a mind over body thing? Like
I
you
think
try to
so.
like pull through for like that amount of time and then go back to being sick afterwards?
To be honest, I feel
Yeah.
like you're right, because once I'm in, like, for example, the audition room, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't even pay attention to my body anymore. Like I feel like I'm like Superman. I'm not even sick.
Mm.
And then right after, I'm like really really happy and excited, like, oh, finally it's done. Um, then I kind of go back to being sick. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's just exhaustion. But
I think so too.
yeah, so it's kind of like, yeah, the mind taking control over everything. Don't let the body tell you what to
Yeah.
do.
Is it
Yeah.
really hectic being a pop star? Like,
Pop star is a hectic life,
yeah.
for sure.
But you
You
love
just gotta
it.
handle it. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I first of all, I really like what I do.
Yeah.
I love what I do. I'm really passionate, and I'm thankful I have a good team around me.
Yeah.
And good family, good friends who support me. I think that's really important, and the fans, of course, right?
Yeah,
So
of course.
fans,
And I remember, so one time, your mom was like always like supporting you,
right?
and yeah, I just remember like someone told me like, oh, that's like Sunny's mom, and she was like dancing to her music and
Yeah,
being
yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
hyped up. Like that's amazing. Like,
Yeah.
is she like your number one fan?
I think she is, yeah, my number one fan for sure.
Does she encourage you to like pursue music like from a young age?
She actually encouraged me to do whatever I want to do,
Okay.
and
Oh, that's
whatever I'm
great.
best at. Yeah. And whatever I happiest at doing. I feel like that's really important, because if you're doing it for, all the wrong reasons,
Yeah.
then you won't really flourish,
Yeah.
right? So, I'm not really doing it for money. I'm not really doing it for the fame. But of course, success in music is defined by fame, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So, yeah, I mean, all I never wanted to do was just a 9 to 5 day job, right? That's not what I want to do. I think I realized that I want to really pursue music was at the age of 13, actually.
Wow.
13, yeah. 13. That's when I started, taking it seriously, like going to summer camps, going to programs, getting the right teachers, vocal lessons, and then started to kind of experiment with writing songs and all that. Yeah. So it's been a long time already.
And you went to music school, right?
Yeah, Berkeley College of Music.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Like, I remember, I forgot, but like when I was a kid,
Right.
I really looked up to people in that school because some of my favorite
Like who?
singers,
Like who?
like some of them the Jonas Brothers or something.
Jonas Brothers went to
I
Berkeley?
don't know.
I didn't
Or
even
they
know.
said they want to go to Berkeley and couldn't get in or something.
Okay.
I just remember this name, like as a kid, like as a student.
Right.
It's like that's so cool.
Yeah, Berkeley's really nice. I really like Berkeley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how is that environment? Like being around like music students and how does that like inspire you or like just I'm sure not everyone who went to music school go out doing music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it must be really hard, like a whole
Right.
like training process.
Of course.
Yeah, so how do you like get through that and then like be surrounded by those people?
Yeah, very, very influential to be around like-minded people and like teachers too. I feel like the most important thing when you're in college life
Yeah.
is the network, right? The resources. It's not really about going to classes or being late or early or doing your homework. It's more about, building a connection with one person.
Yeah.
Like most of actually what I've learned so far in terms of like music production or songwriting is actually from my roommate.
Oh.
Yeah, it's from my roommate, and for a year living in the dorm, that's who I've been looking up to because at that time he was, doing his own thing and he was really, really good. And at that time I was like a blank paper,
Yeah.
a blank sheet of paper, and I didn't really know what I was, was doing, and I wasn't really good at, for example, writing a song or song production. But after a year of just me studying him,
Yeah.
I just basically took off and like, yeah, was definitely slightly better.
Can you share who your roommate is?
My roommate is Will, actually. His name's called Will, and he's in a band.
Oh, cool.
He's in a band in Berkeley, and right now I haven't really talked to him, but he was a really close friend during my college years. Really helped me a lot significantly. Played a bunch of shows with me actually as
Yeah.
well, and yeah, really, really changed my life. Thank you, Will, for teaching me a lot of things about music production and songwriting. And we actually did a song together. So yeah, he's a huge collaborator on my
That
end
is
as well.
amazing.
Yeah. So I love you, Will.
I love that.
Yeah.
That is so cool. And like, because you talk about you starting to write songs and like navigating that, right? Because I actually listen to a lot of your songs.
Right, right. Like, what's your favorite song?
So there's one about something in Miami,
Oh God, snowing in Miami.
snowing in Miami,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
another one about like long distance relationships.
Oh, okay. 异地恋. Yeah, that's a
Yes,
Chinese
yes,
one. Okay,
yes.
I get it. Yep. Okay, so snowing in Miami is not officially out.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
It's on
yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah. It wasn't supposed to be there actually. Yeah.
What? Oh my god. Okay, tell
Yeah, it
us.
wasn't supposed to be there actually. It's hilarious, but I love you, Connor. So it's a song between me and Connor. Connor Matthews is a really talented singer songwriter in the States, and he's actually pretty well known as well. I don't
Yeah.
know his songs, pretty big. And I hit him up on Instagram one day because my ex girlfriend was listening to a song, and then I posted a story, and then I tagged him. I was like, "Oh, this is the best song." She showed it to me, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, this song's really good." And then he replied. Yeah, he replied, and then
wow.
I was like, "Oh man, I'm a huge fan. Like, my girl loves to listen to your songs." And then and after that, we started like talking a bunch, and then he started sending me like different songs that we could work together, and he sent me "Snowing in Miami," and then that's the song that I picked as well. And then yeah, we collaborated on that song. And then at that time, there was a lot of like legal paperwork issues, copyright, and like the worldwide territory in terms of like distribution.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it was supposed to be only released in China, which is ironic, right? Because
Oh my
it's a English song,
Yeah.
right? But yeah, it's only supposed to be released in China, but it just got released in Spotify by accident. But now it's gone. It's gone. It's not on Spotify. So if you guys want to listen to it, it's only exclusive on NetEase Music. So check
Oh
it out.
wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Snowing in Miami. I really like that song as well. And yeah, I kind of pissed him off. He was like, "Why is it still on Spotify,
Yeah,
bro?"
it was there for a while,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, yeah. He's like, "Why is it still on Spotify, man?" I don't know. So
Oh my
yeah, it's finally
gosh.
gone. Yeah, and yeah, 异地恋, right? Long
Yeah.
distance relationship. That song. I really like that song as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really, cause I know you in person, right? And listening to that song, it really felt like it's not like you.
Well, mainly we had three people on the song. And the person
Oh.
who sang actually the main part of the song, the main melody, like, isn't actually me.
What?
Yeah. I start like in the middle of the song. Yeah, I only sing like a part of the song, but that's actually one of my biggest songs.
Yeah.
If you actually count that in, it's actually one of my biggest songs. It's got like 10 million streams.
Yeah, I saw that it was on your profile like as one of the top ones.
Yeah.
You guys see, like, it's so confusing with all these like celebrities, like singers collaborating, and you never know like who's like doing what.
Yeah, that's why, it's funny how the two favorite songs you picked
Yeah.
are actually collaborations, rather than just my solo content.
Oops. Well, how do these collaborations come about? Like, except for the one with Connor that you reach out to him, which is
Okay,
really
yeah,
cool.
that
But
was crazy.
because I notice more and more like on Spotify, like the artists, there's
Yeah.
like so many names, like
Oh.
Calmer, like yeah, like how do these work? And obviously you guys are in like different
Right.
locations.
Right. Yeah, I've never actually met him. It's crazy. The power of internet nowadays can just bring people together. There was a phase in 2021 where I was collaborating with a lot of those TikTok musicians in China.
Yeah.
They got like plenty of hits, but they're not really known, right? People know their song more.
Yeah.
So and the 异地恋, that song was one of them.
Oh, okay.
So I collaborated with like a bunch of those people, like 12 to 13 songs. And after that, right now I haven't even met like half of those people. Yeah, it's
Wow.
crazy. Like we have our contact, like we have WeChat, but it's like I said, the power of internet, the power of social media nowadays. Like you can just bring two people together that you
Yeah.
haven't even met and call yourselves like homies, and it's crazy. It's just ridiculous, Like think about 70 years ago,
Yeah.
our grandparents, in order to go on a date.
Yes.
It'd be like a phone call. Like you don't
With
even know when
letters.
you don't even know when the phone call is coming, or like a typewriter, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sending letters, right? It's like you never expect it.
Yeah.
And then once you receive a phone call, you receive a letter, you're like, oh my God, I've been waiting for so long. It's just, it feels more natural and authentic, right?
does.
And nowadays it's just like you're expecting a text.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw the text, it's double blue tick. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
It's just not as romantic,
Yes.
right? And I'm a romantic myself.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty romantic. And a lot of people I think have a misconception about my identity.
Tell us.
A lot of people think I am the alcohol fanatic, the crazy smoker,
Like
the
the
chain
player.
smoker, the player, the drug dealer. What else? I feel like mainly is because of what I do, like music. People would think that automatically, which I can't blame. And maybe the way I dress, people think I'm a rapper. I'm a
Yes.
thug, right? But no, I am completely polar opposite of what other people might think I am, like portrayed on social media.
Yeah.
I'm actually a pretty lovable person, if you know who I am, right? I mean,
Yes.
you can say that for yourself. I don't know. What do you think about me? Actually?
No, I think you're so sweet. Like you're
Right.
such a sweet guy.
Right.
Like super caring. Like super loyal.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's not because I don't drink.
Yeah.
Like you can still go to a bar or a club if you don't drink, right? But it's just
I think it's like the like other people
I don't really like the
there.
environment. You know, because there's a saying where it's like you can't change other people. You can
Yeah.
only change yourself.
Yes.
It's that like you can only change the direction of the sail, but you cannot change the wind or the
Yes.
temperature. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
agreed.
So by changing myself, I just don't go. I go home.
Yeah.
You know, I can't be telling 100 people like around to stop drinking this heavily,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
But yeah, I don't really like it when people are drinking, smoking in front of me. Like
Yeah.
I don't really like the taste,
Like that environment.
the smell.
In general.
Yeah, and when people are like normally a little tipsy or drunk, like they lose a sense of who they are.
Yeah.
They turn into a completely different animal, and I don't really like to associate myself with those people. You know?
Is it hard actually, like not engaging in those activities being in your industry?
A lot of people say it's pretty hard,
Yeah.
right? But I manage pretty well, you
That's
know.
good.
Yeah, I manage pretty well. A lot of those social gatherings are at night, like
Yeah.
Cho and stuff. You know, a lot of those meetings they like to host it at night. You know, on drinking Mao Tai,
Yeah.
all that stuff, like all the way to like 3 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
But for me, it's like I tend to put my social gathering during the day. Because time is literally just a thing to trap people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And do you work at night? Because I know a lot of creatives they
Working
work
day,
at
so,
night.
yeah. I'm completely different from a lot of people.
Wait, so
I'm
you
not
work
even
in the
lying.
day
Yeah,
too.
I
So
also
you
work in the day.
completely 100% just sleep during the night.
100% like 11:30. Like I just airplane mode for sure.
Really?
Yeah, literally my office hours are like 9 a.m. to like 11. I go to sleep.
That's actually really great. Like it's so healthy. Like I'm so happy to hear this that it actually works.
Every single day. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
So I want to quickly ask about TikTok actually.
Oh.
Because you were mentioning that earlier, like with some TikTok people. And okay, so if you guys don't know, so Sonny Lucas was like the top TikToker in Hong Kong when
2020, I think.
yeah, like when TikTok was in Hong Kong for like a
Yeah,
year.
2019, 2020. Yeah, I was really grinding on that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any videos that we can like plug in on like somewhere on the screen that we can show?
Yeah, sure. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, the most famous one's got like 45 million views. 45 million views and 3 point something million likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was insane. Like
Most of my videos are just pure stupidity. Nothing to do with music at all.
I think those are the ones that get the most likes. Like
Yeah,
it's just
those are the
brainless.
ones,
People
yeah.
love it.
Yeah, cause it's something that people don't really would do often. You know, or see this often, you know what I
Because
mean?
you were like dancing like on the street out
In
of nowhere.
public, yeah, exactly. It's like out of all the people you know, like who would do that?
Yeah.
Unless you really dare them.
So
and
why
give
do you
them-
do that?
Yeah, pure stupidity again. It's just I was 20, right? I don't know, I would do anything to get some views.
Yeah,
you
I love
and,
that.
And I think also it also reflects upon my personality. You know, I'm positive. You know, I don't like to do like sad or like empty negative content.
Yeah.
You know, I like to make people laugh, make people
Yeah.
smile. Like I said, I'm an entertainer,
Yes.
right? People see those things in the street, they'll first of all be shocked, second of all surprised, third of all like curious.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I didn't really do it for the fame that much. I did it because I was having I was having fun with a group of
Yes.
my friends. I think
It
that's
certainly looked like it.
exactly. So yeah, I was actually having so much fun, like going to different escalators, different places, different malls, and different public places to dance.
Yeah.
Like even though it's the same annoying song, I hate that song, right? But it's so much fun to do. But if you ask me to do it right now, I would never do it again.
It's like a different time.
I'd never do it. Yeah.
So what happened like after when like TikTok got canceled in Hong Kong? Like
Then I got
content
canceled
creator.
too.
Yeah.
I got canceled heavily. Yeah.
Like
Nah.
how do you? I don't know. Like, 'cause I know a lot of people who's like from that time know you as like the TikToker. So how do you kind of like maybe or not like rebrand or like pivot?
Right. Originally, I think my first thought of doing TikTok is because I wanted to gain attention on my music as well.
Yeah.
Through TikTok, I can, dilute these followers into my music, but it's completely wrong. Because people follow you for the content. If your content is not musical, then the followers are not musical,
Yeah.
and they won't check out your music. And most of my followers were actually from the States, like maybe little kids, like just like to watch funny videos.
Yeah.
Or like Filipinos, that was
Okay.
a huge following as well. And yeah, if I had to post a new song or anything, like no one's gonna care. So after Hong Kong banned it, I had to just readjust everything,
Yeah.
remanage, rebrand, like you said. Um, Looking back right now, just these videos are just so childish and stupid, you know what I mean? But I went to China right after.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I went to China and then yeah, started working with all these people I told you.
Yeah.
And then I started building followers on my Chinese TikTok, Douyin. So
Oh, yeah, yeah.
exactly. That's how you pivot, right?
Yes. Oh, wow. So really do feel like it affected a lot of people when Hong Kong banned TikTok. Like a lot of like content creators.
I
were
heard
just,
they were gonna
like-
ban TikTok like generally.
I heard that too. It was like on the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope that happens.
We'll see. We'll see what happens, right?
Well, I mean, then no, because then my account will be deleted, and that's like my biggest accomplishment, right?
Oh.
Yeah. So hopefully you don't ban it, but hopefully it's just like you just can't use it, but it's there. You know what I mean?
I don't even know what that means. How does it like be there and like you can't use it?
Yeah, it's like Vine. You know Vine?
Is Vine still here?
No, it's gone.
Wait, what happened?
It's gone. So it's disappeared.
Oh
So,
no.
so I don't know. Whatever it is, just stay strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and I feel like everything that kind of like happened just like brings you to like where you are, right?
Of
Like
course.
yeah, so now like you're doing all these like awesome things and
Mm.
it wouldn't be this way if you didn't have like all the previous experiences.
Yeah. So thank God they banned TikTok in Hong Kong,
Yeah.
or else I wouldn't really focus on my music.
Can you share with us like some of the craziest stories that like or experience that you've had like on tour or with like other singers, like being with like celebrities, you know?
Craziest story.
Yeah.
Okay, this is probably the craziest story. Is that 2018 in New York City, right? We drove from my school, Berkeley, all the way to New York because it was the last Victoria's Secret fashion show
Okay.
before it bankrupt. Yeah. And I brought my roommate with me, right? Not Will. My other buddy called Mujo, and we went. We were both only 18, pretty young, right? When my mom was there as well. She brought us in, and oh my God, it was like a room full of only celebrities.
Oh my gosh.
Only. Just think about
Yeah.
that, right? Not like just random celebrities, like A-listers, right?
Yeah.
So we just went in, and then like I don't want to drop too many names, but there's rappers, actors, all that, right? And went in, we watched the show, a couple celebrities performed, and then after that, there was like a platform, a standing platform, like over here, but you can only get up there with like a VIP wristband.
Okay.
And we didn't really have that, but my mom was actually really close with the event organizer, so she got us those. And then we went out and literally, like, all our favorite, like, childhood stars or
Yeah.
childhood aspirations and heroes were there. And then we just saw, like, The Weeknd just, like, sitting there. Right now, The Weeknd, if you guys don't know, is the biggest artist in the world, right? You know The Weeknd.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
What not better to do than to go speak with The Weeknd?
Oh my
So
gosh.
I just sat next to him and stuff, and then just started talking. And I was like, "Hey man, how's life? How you doing? Wish you all the best." And he was like, "Cool, man. Like, how are you doing?" Just normal conversation. And then yeah, we shook hands and took a photo. Yeah.
Okay, I feel like the moral of the story here is is just to like not be shy and like
Yeah,
not like put yourself out there, but kind of
yeah. I think
Yeah.
just go for it. Just think of everybody as
It's like the same.
as
It's
just
like what you said at the
normal people.
beginning. Yeah, like everyone is the same.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
if you think about me like 5 years later, like if,
Yeah.
hypothetically I become like the weekend, right? Like of course I'll be busy and the way I think would be different. But I'm still the same old kid,
Yeah.
who went to Canadian international school. That same bully. You know what I mean? So yeah, like you can only change a bit of your outside. I mean, you can change a lot about your outside, sorry. But you can only change like literally almost nothing
Yeah.
on the inside.
Like
You know what I mean?
essentially like the person that you are.
Exactly. You can put on a fake facade or anything, or just disguise yourself
Yeah.
as someone that's you're not that you're not. But at the end of the day, like you're still that same old dude. You're still that same old little kid from wherever. Yeah. So I don't think I'll ever change.
No, I agree.
I'll
I
just be
actually
more
agree.
mature, and
Yeah.
I'll still be more experienced.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think we grow, like we have experiences and then we learn new things and we adapt.
Exactly, yep.
But essentially like our core values and like our habits, like who like the things
Yeah.
that we love, like it's still the same.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, of course.
Well, do you have any advice for anyone out here wanting to be in the music industry or they want to like, go for it, like do what they love?
The only advice is to never give up. I think is really important.
Yeah.
Yeah, and don't let anyone around you change your mindset.
Yes. Yes.
I was trying to, make a name for myself in high school, and it was actually pretty tough. There was a lot of not racism, but
Like
you can feel
discrimination?
you can feel a little bit. You can feel
Okay.
a little bit of discrimination, like they don't really want you there.
Oh.
But I don't know if it's whether I'm Chinese or anything. I think it's mainly because I'm the only person that wants to be a pop star, and also a little bit about because I'm Chinese. I don't know, because they probably never seen it, happen before. But it's been quite tough for me in high school. But I mean, I just pulled through.
Yeah, and you
I
did,
just
and you
pulled
made
through,
it.
and I did, and then I released a song, Nostalgic, 2015, and everybody in my high school like went nuts for that song, and that's when I knew that I was gonna keep writing songs.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, people know how to sing this song. That's crazy, and it's my first song.
Yeah.
I thought it was like shit. And then
Is it still on Spotify?
yeah, this one is still on Spotify.
Okay,
There's
okay,
actually
we'll link it too.
There's actually a video of everyone singing
like
to
a
that
music
song.
video?
No. Like everybody singing to this song. Let me
What do you mean? What do you mean everybody? Like
Singing
people
to
in
my
your
song.
High school or like
Yep. It's actually here.
what? Can you send
Yeah.
it to me? Can you put it somewhere?
Okay, so this is
that is so cool. It's
That's
from
nuts, eh?
2017.
this is the 2017 formal, but the song got released in 2016.
Okay.
And the song was written in 2015.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so as you can hear, like people are like vibing with this song.
Yeah.
And then I was like, who's that idiot on stage? Like, what the hell? It's hilarious, but I really like the song.
Okay, you guys go check it out.
Yeah, nostalgic, I mean, talking about it makes me feel nostalgic about the song. as
I
well.
need to listen to it too later.
Yeah. So definitely go check that out.
Yeah. So to wrap up the interview, we have one last question.
Sure.
So can you tell us one thing you love about yourself?
What I love about myself is that I don't really try to be other people. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't try to be someone that I'm not. I take inspiration. I gather, different, things from other people, and I kind of tweak that about myself. But for example, I won't change my music genre, my musical style, just to be famous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they tell me to sing like a country song, and then you'll be the number one artist in the world, I won't do that.
Okay.
I'm super firm about that. Like I want people to resonate with my music because of who I am. And it's not because I'm a sellout artist.
Yeah.
I do music because it's the way I express myself, and most of my music are pretty happy, pretty upbeat.
Yeah.
If you tell me to do like a super hard grunge rock song emo, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
You know, even if you told me it's gonna hit number one radio, like I'm not gonna do that.
It's not who you
You
are.
know, yeah, exactly. I'll
Yeah.
I'll still do what I want to do, even though it takes like 1 or 2 years longer than what's the easy route. But you know, I'll be smart about it. You know, I always want to do things that are right for me.
Yeah.
Make the best choices, and yeah, I think another good thing about me is I like to ask questions.
Yeah.
You know, got to be curious all the time. Ask questions if you're, you know, uncertain. And yeah, you can learn a lot about things if you ask questions and rather than just pretending you know the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I
Ask
love
questions.
that. No, absolutely. Always ask questions. That's what I
Yeah.
do. So.
Yeah, exactly.
So, do you have anything else to add before we finish?
I don't have anything to
Okay,
add.
cool. Anything you're working on or releasing soon, other than the TV show?
Yeah, I got a couple songs coming out. Got a collaboration with a couple DJs.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So, can you share with us your social handles, your Spotify, like
Everything is under at Sunny Lucas. I think Twitter's Sunny Lucas 852. Facebook official Sunny Lucas. Everything else, yeah.
We'll link all
Sunny
of that
Lucas.
somewhere
Exactly.
around here.
Yeah, but
So check that out, everyone, and thank you so much for having you here today. This has been
Thank
an
you
amazing
so
conversation.
much. Yeah, I had a blast.
Yeah, I love getting to know that like pop star life, and yeah, we wish you all the best and talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys after the TV show. Bye bye.